time?
I'm actually naked from the waist down.
This is so weird. You know what's weird is I didn't get your video on the screen. Oh, there we go.
No?
All the things I just did and I didn't even do that.
Close.
I really am. I'm stupid. Okay. All right. There we go. Yay. It's Out of Nowhere Wrestling Podcast. Episode.
This.
What is this episode? I don't even know. I didn't put the episode on this.
This is the episode number.
This is the episode that I forgot to put the episode. Something. It's like 197 maybe or something.
I think you're right.
I think it's 197, everybody. Yeah, it's 197. 6 days ago it was 196. We're getting close to episode 200. It's going to be
200.
That is going to be hot. I mean, I don't know.
And everybody will be jerking off on that one.
I'm going to jerk you off. Will you jerk off on me? All right, here we go. Here's the intro. Bye. Are you not wet out there? You gotta be wet, right? Come on, who's not wet? You are locked in Out of Nowhere, episode 197. We have the man at Countdown Ended, Jake DeMarco, in a red shirt, which means he's going to die in Star Trek.
That's right. Last one off the ship.
And I'm Joe Cronin. I'm floating in this water in this city right here. And we're getting ready for WWE Money in the Bank. Sunday night, one of the most unique events we may ever see in wrestling. Will it be one of the most lackluster ones, though? I don't know. It seems like WWE is doing a pretty good job of putting on pay-per-views, but a horrible job at their weekly show. Here's Ace Man.
Out of nowhere. It's scissoring time.
Ooh.
Love you, brother Cronin. Hey, Jakey Poo.
It's time
Party
to scissor.
in my pants.
Good God. He wants to have a party in his pants. Ace Man
and everybody's
is ready.
Coming. That's right.
Let's scissor each other, everybody out there. I'm going to cut my privates off and we'll scissor each other. How about that? Shout out to the chat for going off right now. Ace Man in with the first donation of the night. You know what that means? Everybody in the chat has to draw their best pee-pee looking thing in the chat and then type Ace Man next to it. I don't know. I just made that up. I never done that before. But what's up? Hit that like button, subscribe, whatever the crap. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, you're an asshole. So fuck off. Right in the comments section, I have no nipples. I'm just saying all kinds of random stuff, so new people are like,
notifications while you're at it.
The hell is this? Yeah, hit the notifications. Yeah, no one's getting notified of shit, so. But I did notify everybody on Patreon, so you know that's there at least. All right, let's turn this.
I'll get everybody in here. Oh, there comes the schlongs in the chat. That's right.
Look at that. I knew it. I knew it would get nasty.
Ace is getting full of dick.
God, I'd love... yeah, Ace is getting ramrodded. All right, so we're gonna sift through the news and ratings and stuff like that pretty quickly tonight. Gonna be a pretty regimented show, I think. I mean, I say that and you never know what the hell's gonna happen, but
never know out of nowhere.
Yeah, we're gonna try to sift through it, and then we're gonna try to go right into predictions for Money in the Bank, so we can get everything that we wanted. All right, let's start. I guess let's start with Jake. Jake's always got something on the mind of what he wants to talk about.
Frothing at the mouth because the WWE set an all-time low in viewers for Monday night. The average of 1.68 million viewers was the worst Raw ever in history.
Right. We knew.
Ever. 1.68. Not a holiday. And I don't want to hear this whole quarantine stuff. Like, people are consuming media more than ever before.
There's more people at home.
Exactly. There's more people watching. Things are getting better ratings overall. So...
yeah, they should be getting...
silly things, too, like the Disney Sing-Along is getting millions upon millions of viewers.
The
stuff
Disney
like
Sing-Along.
So they had... The previous lowest rated episode was on Christmas Eve of 2018. So, at 1.78.
Yeah.
Last week was 1.82. Now we're at 1.68. Couldn't have been 6.9.
Yeah, that's too bad. Pat Patterson would have liked that.
Yeah, Vince would have, too.
I think Pat Patterson reported me on Twitter on my
really?
Yeah, on my new Twitter account. Yeah, because
isn't that ironic?
He said, "Hey, it's my first time here," and then I responded with, "But it's not your first time inside of a little boy." And then next thing you know, I was limited for 7 hours.
Yeah, see.
So I think
someone wasn't happy about that.
Yeah, I mean, what the hell? I mean, like,
well,
it's okay.
Talking about dick sucking, the company dick sucker, Bully Ray, I mean, usually he sides on things that are ridiculous. And then when there's those home run moments, he goes ahead and he doesn't side with the company. He goes with the fans. It's really, like when it's a clear and easy decision.
Can somebody pull up the examples of Bully Ray? Like,
he contradicts himself more than I do.
Yeah, like, you guys see this, right? Like, can somebody pull up the contradictions of Bully Ray from when he is ridiculously defending the WWE in the dumbest ways, and versus like this, what you're about to talk about?
Times where it should be straightforward. Yeah, he goes ahead and then decides to side with the fans.
This dude is fucking weird. I'm sorry, Bully Ray, you're fucked, bro. Like, I don't care if you corner me at a pay-per-view or I'm sorry, you know what, Bully Ray? I don't care if you corner me again at some indie event someday when I'm announcing it and you're there and you're like, you remember this? I don't care if you corner me and you try to fuck me in front of your wife. You're a weird dude. Like, let's just come out and say it. You're a weird fucking person. But you know what? So am I. So whatever. But you are weird.
It was great seeing Bully Ray on the retrospective of Evolution for the Ruthless Aggression thing they had on the network, because you see Bully Ray on there, and him and Devon injured Randy Orton and Batista in like their opening matches.
Right.
They both got seriously injured. Orton's shoulder and they broke Batista's ankle. And you see Bully Ray interviewing, and he's like, I don't remember it playing out like that. And then like the next scene, when they come back to him, he's like, people might have gotten hurt. But so first you don't remember it going that way. Then you're like, well, people might have gotten hurt, but they were jealous and they set out to hurt both of the rookies. And that's exactly what they did. He's always had that ego to protect and that ECW stiff locker room, tough love attitude. He had to break in the new guys and all that shit. He almost ruined their entire careers doing that.
Yeah, that dude is weird. I mean, listen, I can tell you just meeting him, it was weird. I mean, what's weird
the documentary spells him out as the villain. I mean, I'm not crazy, so.
Oh, okay, good. Well, I mean, let's not spend too much time on this, but let's roll through.
No, but his opinion now is that he's right. That's what I'm saying, and I bring this up because he's not defending the company.
Yeah, no, he's
and
going
I was
after
shocked.
Him. Maybe he realized he's never getting a job now with COVID, so fuck it, I'll just flip out.
Maybe. And he said pretty much the things that you and I have been touting for ages. Myself, I've said it. He basically cuts it down to the fact of they don't have a B team. He said this rating, I don't like bringing up like, oh, they got a 1.6, he says. That's more indicative of how WWE used to build everybody up. Now they only build up certain people, and you're seeing a time where those people can't be on TV all of the time. So he's right. He's absolutely right. He brings up there was a time where Stone Cold, Rock, Triple H, Cactus, Taker, Kane, they were gone or hurt or whatever. What did the WWE do? He says they relied on their second-tier talent who was able to step right up. And he's right. He's absolutely correct.
Well,
That's one of my favorite things about the Attitude Era. Everybody had a story. Everybody was doing something. No matter how insignificant it was, you were still involved somewhere.
Yeah, and but nowadays it's more like it was when Vince in the 90s, right? Or the early 90s. Like, this is like...
with joke stuff thrown in between the few main stories.
What if in 1994, 5, or 6, Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart get injured?
Oh, yeah.
What the
company
do they do?
Up.
What the fuck do they do if Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels get injured? Like, just pretend.
That's why they let them both get away with so much, because they knew how much they needed them. So it was out of necessity.
It would have been amazing. Like, it would.
Could you picture another star today, or even 10 years ago, acting like Shawn? No matter how much value they have in him, they would have canned his ass. No doubt about it. Shawn got away with a lot.
Maybe, but you know what though? Like, I don't know, bro. Maybe
the drugs, the drinking, the outright refusal to follow, script lines on TV, and going into business for himself at times. And
yeah, you might be right. I mean, I guess it wouldn't. I guess it's so different now, but it just
shows how dependent they were on him and Hart.
It's just weird that so much of this stuff worked in the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, and then all of a sudden, sometime around 2000. I want to say 2007, 8, 9, around those times, things got real weird and changed. So in the last 12 years, things have really changed. And I just wonder, like, they went through all these other generations, though, where it was a certain way. And I don't know. It's very weird. What's up to the chat? Hit that like button, guys, if you can. We love you. Kiss it hard and give us some love. We're not going to be on here too long tonight. So get the value while you can right now. Get the donations in if you want to get them in. Get the likes in if you want to get them in. Get the cock in if you want to get it in. Leave your stuff in the chat. No, my thing with Bully Ray, though, is like, let's think about this timeline real quick. I'm talking smack on Twitter, and then Road Dogg sends him down at Saturday night. Like, real quick, let's run over this really quickly about this type of guy. Saturday's main event happens. I'm in the front row. Road Dogg knows I'm there. Road Dogg gave me the tickets. Road Dogg sends Bully Ray down to scare the shit out of me. Gets in my face out of nowhere. Comes right up to me. Like, Devon enters the ring normal. You know what I mean? Like, here comes the Dudley Boys. It's Saturday night's main event. The lights go out for their entrance. And Devon hits the ring. The lights are out. Right? I think the lights are out. Or they were like they were like dimmed. The lights are dimmed or out, right? If you remember. And you can still go back and watch this. Bully Ray doesn't get in the ring with Devon. Bully Ray heads immediately to me in the front row. And fucking, like, I did not expect it. And he gets right in my face, starts screaming at me and stuff like that. And then, take a shot at me. Go ahead, take a shot at me. And then he's, you ain't going to do nothing. You're a punk bitch or something like that. Then he gets in the ring, and I'm like, whoa, that was crazy. And then, what was it, months later, I think a week later or something, or weeks later, I flushed the toilet and said, that's your career?
Yeah.
And then it was an indie event in Boston, and I'm the commentator, and that was where Bully Ray, like, cornered me and was like, yo, I could fuck you up right now and everything. And what are you doing?
Kids? You got a family?
You got kids, yeah. And he had this big talk with me, and he actually was cool about it. He was really cool about it, wicked cool.
Eventually,
but
not
it was
initially.
But it was weird, yeah. Not initially, yeah. He really wanted to fuck with me at first. I don't know what happened, and then just like that whole thing. Like,
I know what happened. He got a whiff of your smell, the pheromones you produced, not out of fear.
He was
but out of confidence. It made him back down and cower.
But I made this dumb Twitter video, and it's obvious that I'm joking. Like, hey, Bully, here's your career, and like, and I flushed the toilet. You know what I mean? And he was just crazy. Like, like, I'm gonna, you don't know who we are in wrestling and stuff. And I'm like, dude, But anyway, so my point is, he was weird with that whole thing. That was just bizarre. You would think, like, you would think somebody would say, like, yeah, are you gonna talk shit to me now? Like
I mean, not long ago, we don't know specifically every side of it. A lot's come to light, but still, he pulled that fan backstage to confront him as well.
Right. On that,
and whether or not he deserved it, it's still a weird thing to do. That's why you have security. Let them handle it.
Yeah, that was weird. That was way worse. What he did with me, I kind of get. So, like, I sort of understand that. He thought I was just some,
Yeah,
fuck.
plus you were working there, so you had a chance to do it, not with an audience participant.
Thank God that Bully Ray, actually, to be honest, though, I do have to thank him. Thank goodness he ended up pulling me aside and talking to me, because if he had not, that whole entire show, I would have been on commentary, like, freaking out. And the other thing too is he did it in front of Matt Stryker, right next to Matt Stryker. So when he's screaming at me, he's doing it in front of Matt Stryker. So, like, that made it even weirder to work with Matt Stryker, because now I'm sitting next to Matt Stryker, and Stryker's just like
already nervous. Yeah,
already nervous, and he's like, "What the fuck was that about?" You know what I mean? Like, well, what the fuck was that about, dude? What did you do to Bully? You're like, what are you? Who the fuck are you? But no,
I made a joke. God forbid.
Bully's so weird though on Twitter about WWE, man. He goes, 1 minute he's defending them like he's gonna, like 1 minute you would swear that he's gonna take Vince's dick up his ass. Like there's 1 minute that you're like, man, he's gonna take Vince McMahon's dick up his ass for a job, and then the next minute he's like, fuck you, Vince. He's all over the place. It's very weird. I don't understand what his. It's almost like he's got Alzheimer's every other week on that stupid show, and I feel like he just says shit. I'm convinced now the guy just says shit. He just makes stuff like, oh, how can I fuck with people? All right, I'm going to say this now. So when people send me Bully Ray clips or tweets or whatever, I basically just look at it and go, oh, yeah, he's retarded. Yeah, he's retarded. That's what I mean, seriously, no disrespect to him. I think he's like a wicked smart guy. But when it comes to his show, I think it's entertainment, so I don't think he's really giving us a real opinion. So that's my point is, like, I think Bully Ray's really smart. I think he really knows what he's doing. I think he blah, blah, blah. But when it comes to me, like, caring about his opinion, I couldn't give a shit because I feel like he's all over the place. And
that was the thing. I was just amused by how back and forth he is, and now today he decides not to defend the company, so...
Yeah.
One of the worries I have coming out of this
the paycheck didn't come, Jake.
That's what it was. His extra stimulus didn't arrive. I could picture it too, sadly. Mm-hmm. But one of the things I'm genuinely concerned of is I don't want them to blame this rating drop on Drew McIntyre.
I don't think they will. I think they.
I hope not. But so many times in the past, if the ratings go down, whoever's the champ on that show usually has to, hang from that noose.
I mean, dude, he's like one of the best things on the show, so they better not.
He is, but I could still picture them blaming him because, oh, see, we gave you a chance with the title and now the ratings drop. Just Vince has been that way before when clearly it wasn't that individual's fault. And
yeah,
I don't know. We've seen it, and I really hope that's not the case. That's part of the reason they're thinking about giving the title back to Bray on SmackDown. Because the ratings were up with Bray as champion, and they're down with Braun post-WrestleMania.
Well, they already ruined Bray to me, so fuck it.
They ruined both of them. I mean, especially Braun. But right now, the betting odds, they're too close to call for that match for Money in the Bank.
Right.
They're both at negative 120 for the odds. So
Jesus.
Dead even, We'll see what happens. But that's a 5-6 betting odds for each competitor, so...
I can't even. Are they on FanDuel yet with this betting? Because there's nothing else going on FanDuel.
They got Bet Online up, but I don't know about FanDuel.
Because I think FanDuel. Oh, they're gonna have a big show on the UFC because they've been.
Yeah, UFC's coming back. They're staying at the same hotel as some of the AEW people, which was pretty funny.
So they're dying for that. And by the way, yes, everybody has been begging me. Let me put my glasses on so I look smart. Everybody has been. Everybody has been begging me.
Sorry, I just came the glasses.
Did you see that?
Oof.
Everybody has been begging me, like super begging me, to cover UFC 249. So I'm going to cover UFC 249, begging me to do it. So yeah, of course. There's been nothing going on. I'm going to jump all over UFC 249 like you wouldn't believe. So this week, get ready. UFC 249, we're doing it. Oh, this is for Bully Ray. I'm wearing the Bully Ray glasses. You want me to? Do you want me to wear the Bully Ray glasses? I'm doing that for you right now, Bully Ray. I'm giving you what you wanted, man. I'm giving you Smart Joe.
Paying homage to him right there.
All right.
CKY 2K Dunn said, "What happened to Rusev? He has been let go. He was one of the many people that's gone. And update, he's unboxing his new Twitch computer setup online, so he's going to start streaming soon, along with every other mid-card wrestler."
Do you not, but, is discovering that every wrestler is some dorko gamer ruining life for you like it does with me?
It didn't at first because it felt like it was that was the minority of it all, but now it seems like you said, and people that I didn't expect to be that big in games are. So.
Yeah, like these guys playing games, I don't know why. But
it's a little odd.
Like
I have no problem with gaming, but it's just like the fact that it's such an obsession is a surprising character trait.
Like Stone Cold Steve Austin drank beer and beat women. Yes. All right, that's what we need. We need guys who beat women and
kills
drink
shit
beer
with his bare hands.
Yeah. Instead, we got a bunch of
He's out
fucking
hunting
idiots.
with his teeth.
Noticed every failure in wrestling plays video games too. Like this is dumb. What are they doing? By the way, I am the librarian. I am the literate legend that AEW needed. And here I am, wasting away, knowing so much more than everybody else, utilized by no one, and smarter than everyone. The literate legend. I am the librarian, and I always leave a bookmark.
We all wanted to see you practice your Dewey Decimal System, but...
Yeah. And then she said stop. All right, let me go ahead and play the donations here.
Super chat. Super chat.
No means no.
What do you think about Triple H selling his WWE stocks?
All right, so this is a big one. We were going to get to this after, but let's get into it right now with the donation coming in from Mario Rodriguez. Buenos noches. This is weird. This is
this is another one. Dunn sold stock. Triple H gets demoted, and then he goes ahead and sells a bunch of his personal stock. What was it? 23,255 shares were sold at
1.5 million.
Yep.
1.5 million. I mean, this is weird.
He has 144,000 shares of Class A common stock left in the company, I believe.
Well, that's a lot of stock.
So...
Did you say 144,000?
Yep, and he sold 23,000 shares.
All right, so that's not as alarming as I thought, but
so he's got about 7 million left.
Yeah, it's because
6.3, I guess, is the value. I did 7 million off the top of my head, so close.
How many shares did he have left?
144,000, approximately $6.3 million at this stock price.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, so he's got 6 million left. So,
I mean, Vince had sold varying volumes. Same with Kevin Dunn.
Well, I
mean, everybody else did in October. So.
I think what they're doing is that clearly they all got the same advice, right? From analysis or from a stock person or from an accountant, the same accountant, whatever it is. They all got the same advice, which is, guys, the stock may never be this high again, or at least it won't be this high for a long time. So you're going to, and we're going to get to the ratings in a second, you're going to sell your stock and you're going to get the most out of that amount of stock you're ever going to get, maybe, or at least for a long time. So I think that's what they did. I don't think it's as alarming as I thought. The only other thing that's concerning is
because it wasn't announced to
No, well, yeah, okay, then there's another thing. But
shareholders initially.
I'm going to tell you the one thing that is concerning about this. If you're worried about WWE selling, or you're worried about Triple H selling, or you're worried about somebody selling, there is a reason why you would sell massive amounts of stock, or why there would be a coordinated effort to.
Yeah, I mean, their
Does
Q1
anybody know?
report was so much better than what they projected and expected. So that saw a significant bump in the stock price.
No, I got something else, though. I mean, you're right about that, too. This could be a stimulation. Yeah,
because, it's been shrinking and shrinking. The stock's been going down and down. Then all of a sudden, they had a better financial report than expected.
Right.
They exceeded all projections. So they went ahead and the stock jumped up exponentially.
There's another reason why you would sell stock like this. as a company or as an effort.
And what's that?
If a buyer's coming in.
As we mentioned, 2 weeks ago, I believe?
If you're trying to make room for a buyer. And
everybody shares just enough stock so they don't lose all control.
Right.
But because combined, they'll still have X amount, together if they needed to pool stocks for any reason. But they can also interest, someone to come in and levy those off.
So if they said, like, listen, so-and-so wants to own 30% of the company. Well, right now that's impossible because people aren't selling the stock at the right amount of that rate, or there's not enough room for that, or whatever the case may be, right? So, or if they buy, even if they buy this amount of stock, they will still be in this percentage of a stockholder. Well, the only way to make room for that is for other owners of stock to drop their stock, so someone comes in and is more of an equal owner. So, I don't know.
Because then they would have majority share of the stocks probably with that amount. So they would have a controlling interest. But if people like Vince, Stephanie, Kevin Dunn, pooled their remainder of the stock, then they would have more controlling shares than that person. Like everybody owns 10%, 11%, 5%, 7%. So when you add all those percentages individually together, it'll make one more than the person that bought in. So that might be why they're doing it. Yeah. They're selling off enough to have enough to sell.
Yep.
But they're keeping enough. I mean, he's still got 144,000 shares. So they could be holding on to a specific amount.
Yeah, somebody we need is some fucking calculus motherfucker to do the math on what the percentage of stock ownership is right now.
I think it's algebra.
And it's algebra. It's not calculus. It's actually more easier. We could do it actually, to be honest, but so we'll see. I don't know. No, I can't do shit. Well, actually, we can because we have
the power.
Alexa. Okay, so let's go back to the donations. That was one question. We got it. So yeah, I don't think it means that they're selling the company or anything like that. But to me, it does mean that they're getting ready to sell something, or they're getting ready to bring in a major player. So they may be getting ready to share the company. That's what I'm worried about too. So it sounds like they're getting ready to share the company or make room for somebody who's going to be buying a lot of stocks or be giving out a lot of stocks or whatever the case is. And somebody wants a part of the company maybe. And in order to get it, they can't get it if all these other guys like Triple H and Vince have certain amounts of the stock. So now if they lower their amounts of stock, somebody else can come in and be a minority holder or a majority holder. Probably not a majority because they would have had to sell. They would have all had to sell like 60% of their stock for that to happen. But maybe some kind of minority, like outside, like you said, like you could see the WWE Network going to ESPN. You could see ESPN buying a portion of the company and having a stake in it. So you're getting an assistance from ESPN. You're getting the backing of them then too. You're also telling your other investors like, wow, we got a big player coming in here and being involved in this. That will generate stock excitement. Stocks will go up after that. Potential that ESPN and people over there dump stocks, maybe, but more likely they keep them because they want control of something in the company. So as long as ESPN owns X amount of WWE stock and the company, they have say over such and such. We don't know fill in the blank. I don't understand all these legal terms. So yeah, anyway, it's super complicated and weird, and we're not going to talk about it anymore because it's probably boring some people. But in some other video, we
Fuck
can really...
Disney, and may the force be with that, bitches.
Yeah, the bottom line is fucking Disney's going to get involved, and that's scary if they do that.
What else we got?
Here we go.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly. That's it. That's Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly. That's it.
So what do you call 4 rich guys going inside Tommy's mom money in the skank?
Oh my God. What do you call 4 rich guys going inside Tommy's mom? And then he says, money in the skank. Jesus Christ. For the donation,
who's going for that briefcase?
It was just a run-on sentence, so like it didn't like. What do you call a 4-inch guys inside Tommy's mom? Money in the skank, and it was like, but it read it like wrong, so like it didn't. I didn't even get
what
the
else
joke.
We got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Here's Robbie
Bubbly. Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Oh.
I originally thought Apollo would win the case because it seemed like they were pushing him a little after WrestleMania, but it looks like he'll have another story instead. I gotta think Corbin or Styles wins this, right? Fuck me if Corbin wins.
No, Robbie Hyde. I am saying no on Corbin. Possibly.
Yeah, Apollo Crews is turning heel. So they did this intentionally. Instead of trying to build up sympathy, this will be the reason for him to snap, I guess, when he comes back. I missed my chance at Money in the Bank, you son of a bitch. And that's where he's going to turn heel off of, I guess.
That's too bad. And is that Apollo
Well,
Crews?
yeah, Apollo Crews. I guess
He's going to join
Paul
his
Heyman
stable?
really sees something in him, and Akira Tozawa, oddly enough. But he wants to push both of them.
Oh, God, no, they're doing it wrong. Do it with Big E with the fucking suits and the fucking money and, you know.
They're going to use MVP in that regard, so...
I want to punch myself in the throat. Where is the card for fucking Money in the Bank?
I have that. Couple of things, little things beforehand, because I got to hear your reaction to this. But A&E announced that they're bringing a new series to fans soon for WWE history. It's going to be called The Quest for Lost WWE Treasures.
Really?
So
eBay.
It's a biography showcasing WWE legends, Macho Man, Roddy Piper, Booker T, Stone Cold, Shawn Michaels, and the series is going to shoot a lot of footage inside the WWE warehouse. So it's going to be like they're searching for either lost like memorabilia or a treasure thing. But
Jim Cornette's going to have a nut.
Yeah, with his ultimate collection. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, yeah, okay. I guess I'll be in it. I mean, it might be fun. You know,
I think it'd be a cool idea. You know, let's see how they got some big names advertised. So, also a little quick news. Scarlett did say that was her voice you heard in the entrance there. So for last night, that was pretty cool. Hearing Cross and her actually do like the actual track for it. So that's interesting. Knowing that she was involved with a pretty big deal of his entrance.
Yeah, a lot of big deal about an entrance, I'll tell you that. He better be goddamn good because I heard about it all fucking day.
Otis was on a podcast talking about how he was speared as a young fifth grader because he tried to reach out to touch Trish Stratus's hand, and his security guards, spear tackled him, so they ended up getting front row tickets.
Oh, wow, and he's still a horny bastard.
That explains
He's
the
still
horniness.
looking for those type of chicks. Yeah,
absolutely.
Man.
He's still going for it. That's perfect.
Oh, by the way, if I sound fucked up tonight, it's because my allergies are raging me right now. So like I sound like I don't care. It's because of my allergies. I do care, but I'm just
I got
fucked
you,
up.
Always good to let the audience in.
Yeah, it's too bad about WWE history. Paul 3 in the chat. Yeah, I agree. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. One more donation. Let's go back to another one. We'll get back to that answer of that other one in a few. Here comes Kane. He's coming down the aisle.
My name is Kane and I'm donating now.
About to come down the aisle.
Jake, have you and Joe heard about Batwoman and Supergirl's ratings? Not Corona-chan and myself can get those shows' ratings up. Batwoman was at .643 last week. Oh yeah, I'm coming for your bees and your asses, bitches.
Come sting me, you murder wasp, son of a bitch. Yeah, I've been reveling in the SJW shows, just bombing. Get
the
woke.
murder wasp is coming for our asses, though.
Get woke.
Yeah,
Go,
Supergirl
bro.
especially. Batwoman was, forget it. That was already gone.
Yeah.
But Supergirl, whatever, had some fans left.
Supergirl was at least
the initial, and they destroyed that. The SJW-ness is unreal.
Supergirl started
it started okay.
All right.
A lot of the fans. That's why some of the fans held on for so long.
Yeah, that's what it was. And then they were like, well, let's push the envelope even more. And then it was like, okay, this is retarded. But Batwoman
started right off the bat. She was, a scorned lesbian that was showing that, anything a man can do, she can do better.
But it was like, and it was
which
so...
would be fine if you had an interesting character, but
yeah.
she was, as thin as cardboard.
Can you make that bat suit to fit to fit blah, blah, blah? But it's perfect. It will be when it fits a woman. I'm a woman. All right, Batwoman, you fucking show sucks. I mean, that shit's on par with Raw, like, kind of, to be honest. I mean, it's like everything now, man. Everything. I mean, there's a theme to this stuff. We're not just making this shit out of thin air. I mean, everything, man. From Ghostbusters 2016 to Star Wars to Star Trek, the new one.
People don't want to watch this SJW bullshit. All the SJWs are on Twitter yelling at other people.
It's either bad or SJW or both. That's what's going on, dude. It's like either shit they make nowadays is either bad, SJW, or both. But like they rarely do we see good shit. The only good shit we see is from like new creators who are creating something that they're doing on their own and it wasn't touched by a big studio. So the only place to find stuff that is
Netflix series and things like that. Yeah,
Sundance Film Festival stuff, like things like that are probably good because they get backing from people and then they do their own movie. But yeah, Hollywood and shit, Jesus, that Batwoman show is just a piece of shit like that show was.
No doubt about it.
Anyway, yes, thanks for the donation and haha, dumb show.
Murder wasps.
I mean, listen, I'm cool with like a sort of a female-centric Batwoman like thing.
Oh
like,
yeah,
that's who it's catering to. So like, I get that. Like, it's like catering to guys like who are like, I'm gonna play with my dick and look at a girl. You know, I like that sort of stuff when we cater to our fucking.
You can have strong characters, just not at the expense of the other characters or gender or race or whatever it is.
Yeah,
you know, it just goes both ways for men too.
I don't know. Like maybe we're being wrong about it though. I was thinking about it earlier. Like, do you remember like Married with Children? Like, because I was watching Married with Children. I've been watching that during quarantine, and I'm on season 7. And like when we watched that show, right? It was very like male. A lot of male-centric things. I mean, there was some stuff on there, too, though, for women, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Peggy was there. Like, everybody did it, so, like, it was okay. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm trying to explain it that, like, the difference, I think I just talked myself out of what I just said and into what I want to say now, which is, like, so if women watched Married with Children and Peg was like, at least you married a smart guy, my husband's an idiot. Or, like, men, well, you know how men are, blah, blah, blah. But then at the same time, Al would be like, I want some Hooters, you know, and or like, I want some, you know, beer.
Yeah,
like,
they both did.
They all did it. So like,
shit to, you know.
So like the show worked because like, if you were a kid.
It was all self-deprecating on both sides.
Yeah, on everybody. Yeah, so you were like, oh, this is funny. But like, yeah, with the Batwoman thing, it was just constantly like, do you know how great like we are? Like, guys are pieces of shit, you know, and then even the Butler guys, like this weak idiot. Like, they make the guys weak idiots or evil villains. It's just weird. Like, I don't know. The whole fucking world is weird now. And then the other thing about it is then other shows aren't even doing some of these things, but then we think they are because we're so fucked up over what's been going on.
Or we're so conditioned to believing that's what's coming.
Good God, dude. And you know what? If Disney and fucking ESPN get their hands on WWE, wow. I mean, you'll go from like, remember people were doing a little bit of the outrage stuff with Kofi, like he better win at WrestleMania, Kofi better win. You know, we're gonna go from that to being like, oh no, like it's gonna get bad, man, in the WWE. If Disney takes over the WWE,
oh, forget it, I'm done.
Fucked. You are fucked. Everybody's fucked. There's gonna be like people winning like fucking like 90-pound like fucking like gay pride parade with the IC
Taiwanese ladyboys.
It's gonna be weird. I don't know. You know what though? I'm surprised WWE hasn't had a gay champion and then like go to gay pride parade. And he's like at the gay pride parade.
They wanted to pull a lot of that recently, I guess, with Sonya Deville. So we'll see what happens there.
Well, listen, I'm down with that as long as it's good. If it's good, I'm down with it.
If it's good, if it's not, you know, people are like, oh, so you can't have any gay characters. No, absolutely have gay characters, but don't have them at expense of another character or just for no reason.
Remember, Goldust was
make
gay.
Everything valid.
I want to see a gay IC champion, and then he goes to the gay pride parade and celebrates with the belt, and then like his rival shows up to beat him up. And then the gay people think he's a gay basher, so then all the gays beat the shit out of the rival guy at the rally, and then like they're carrying him off.
I'm one of you. Just getting cracked.
it'd be just really funny. Like, I don't know. I'm in a weird. What are we talking about? It was a donation. Oh no, that's a subscriber. Virus Miku 2001. What's going on, man? You got a virus too? Who everybody does right now.
AEW revealed a special ladder match for Double or Nothing. So this is interesting.
Yeah,
They're having the casino ladder match. So we'll get some more details on that next week. I'm intrigued though.
Yeah.
What else we got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
All right,
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
That one episode of Busted Open when you called in the show Bully Ray sounded really frustrated, like I heard his nose sniffing hard like he was taking fucking cocaine, lol. What's up, Joe and Jake?
Yeah, dude, he sounded angry. I wonder if he knew it was me. Is that what you're saying? Because, yeah, he did sound pissed.
That clip was great. He was super agitated.
I mean, I gave my real name on the caller thing.
Yeah, so.
And then when I got on, but then they read my other, like I think they read my other name or something like that. They didn't read my full name. And he might have known it was me. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, because it says the name is on the hold list, so I'm sure he.
Yeah,
I'm sure he knew.
Could have wrote Cockman.
That would have worked. Speaking of next week for AEW, Kenny Omega and Broken Matt Hardy will team up again, and they're going to face Proud and Powerful. So Santana and Ortiz will be in action. And since Hangman Page couldn't make it to the tapings, won't be able to be there, Matt Hardy, I think, works as an interim tag team champion partner, just for the current point in time. Jericho is going to be taking on Pineapple Pete. MJF will be in action. We don't know who he's facing. Jurassic Express is going to take on Best Friends. Sheeta's taking on Statlander, Penelope Ford, Britt Baker. It's going to be this, big women's match with women's world title implications at stake as well. So huge show for Wednesday.
Yeah, it'll be good. Again, I hope they've been rolling, man. I think they can be good.
Yeah, they ended their show, I guess, with a bunch of F-bombs. I didn't catch it live, but apparently they believe it was Sammy saying, "You fucking nailed it. You fucking nailed it. You fucking."
On the Britt Baker video, we got to show it. It's too good.
Oh no, this is on live TV.
Oh.
Just as they were going dark, you can barely hear his mics swearing over and over.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I didn't catch it, but it's on Twitter and it's funny.
All right, let's see here. I tweeted it out. The Britt Baker shit's funny as fuck. Here it is.
Yeah, her emoting is hilarious. Wow.
She did a better job than Kevin Dunn with this fucking cell phone. Oh my God, here it is. And yeah, Joe Rogan with Elon Musk today. It's unfortunately really low volume. They fucking need to turn Elon's fucking mic up. But yeah, Elon Musk and Joe Rogan today. Good podcast. Really good stuff. When Elon started getting into the brain implants in the brain and shit, and he's like, we're going to have it in a year. I mean, I don't know if he's fucking with us or joking. He's like, it's coming out probably in a year. And it will help trigger your memory and all these things. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? Yeah, it's crazy, dude. You gotta listen to the podcast. I can't tell if this guy's trolling us or what he's talking about, but it's wild. All right, here we go with this video. But yeah, I did see that in the chat, and yes, I will watch. I'm 70% through Musk and Rogan. I was listening.
Yeah,
to
I'm waiting to start that.
I was doing my Diablo season when I was listening to it, and I was like, this is fucking crazy. Here we go. Disgusting.
Oh my God! Ah, Jake, no, get it. Oh no! Shit! That's a role model right there. That's a role model. It's MJF.
This is crazy. I'm gonna win so much money. Dude, shut up. I am.
This is crazy. I'm gonna win so much money. That shit is hilarious. All right.
He's always in character. And the shot she gets with the cart is so much better, I think, than how they got it live. Live, it didn't look great.
No, not that.
Yeah. Hit her with a pillow. Wait, where would she say something to Wardlow? That's funny, because that's an ongoing joke with Wardlow, too, but... it's an ongoing joke where you're like, yo, Wardlow, and he's just like...
I think it's in the middle.
That's a role model. Oh, no.
I'm gonna win so much money. Dude, shut up. I am.
Wardlow, what do you think?
Come on. Leave Wardlow alone. Leave. Stop.
Okay,
No more
okay,
talking
I'm sorry.
Wardlow, what do you think? He does this blank stare.
I'm gonna win so much money. Dude, shut up. I am.
Wardlow, what do you think?
Come on. Leave Wardlow alone. Leave. Stop.
Okay,
No more
okay,
talking
I'm sorry. Oh no.
I love that all the wrestlers were just gathered around to watch this, though.
Yeah, I also love that Wardlow got a tan.
Gonna hurt. Oh shit!
World Star.
Oh yeah.
He hits him with the pillow.
Kenny's a dick.
Kenny's a dick.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Move! Oh my god! Guys, that just happened! Oh my god, he just fucking hit him!
That was such a better shot because you just saw it missing. And they're like,
Oh
oh,
my
just flipped him.
god. He just fucking hit him. Omega goes up and does a fucking acai moonsault off the top of a fucking crane.
Glad you came! I love those guys. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, sorry, Chris. Ah, take that. Take that. Take that. Yeah. Take that. Don't mess with Chris Jericho. Don't mess with Chris Jericho.
Don't mess with Chris Jericho. Dude, the shot of when he gets hit by the fucking goat with the cart, when Sammy gets hit by the cart or whatever, is like fucking hilariously awesome.
Yeah, that was so well done.
Oh man, I love that shit. I love when you get hit by a cart and you just jump off.
The ratings weren't bad either. I mean, could always be better, but certainly weren't bad. AEW Dynamite had 732,000 viewers this week. They had a 0.28 in the 18 to 49-year-old demographic. NXT brought in 663,000 and a 0.18 in the 18 to 49 demographic. So this is AEW's second week back winning the ratings war. And, you know, it was a decent increase. So they had 693,000 last week. Now they have 732,000. So about 40,000 more viewers.
The thing about AEW is like they're going up, or rather they're staying where they are, or at least like going up a little bit, and then staying where they are and going back. Like they're not really doing what WWE is doing. Like as far as the WWE main roster. You know, the WWE main ratings are dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping.
WWE went up about the same, a little less than 30,000. You figure AEW got about 40,000, so not huge differences, but still there's a big difference between the two numbers, granted. But, you know, it just proves a couple of things. Charlotte's not a draw.
Yep.
She doesn't help the ratings, but they'll say, oh, well, it went up 30,000 because she was there. What about the other week she was and you still dropped down? So, you know, it's just she's not a draw. They need to get the title off of her. Hopefully they realize that sooner than later. And it also shows, like you said, that AEW is kind of holding their core audience and doing a decent job at doing so.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird, but they're holding it, and luckily that's happening. And NXT is a little bit too, but yeah, they've gone down a little bit lower than we expected too. Like below NXT below 650 is not what I thought we would see after what we've seen. All right, is there any? Well, let me play another donation because I don't want to get far behind on those.
Here we go. I'm about to get it, man. Here we go. About to get it, man. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh no!
Who's ready for the WWE 2-hour mixed gender ladder battle royal for the cash box at the top of the stairs in the rafters of the roof match?
Mixed gender ladder, Spaz Phoenix with the $6.99. I think he's saying because like they're going to be fighting at the same time, basically, right?
Yeah, and they're going to be splitting it up throughout the night. So if it starts at 8 o'clock, right, they're going to go to the match.
Yeah.
And then they're going to watch the match unfold a little bit. Then they're going to go to the ring, have picture-in-picture at times, have matches in the ring, and then in between each match, go back to the ladder match. Oh, now they're on the second floor fighting their way up. You know, a match happens. Now they're on the third floor. another match happens, and then the main event. Oh, now they're on the roof, and who's getting close? And
well, I
don't know. I think that's a little odd.
That doesn't sound like a good idea to me. So
they're making it seem like the match is going to take 3 hours to conclude. Well, like it's going to last the whole course of the pay-per-view. They said it's not going to be one segment. So
the only way that's going to be good then is if they execute it like really well. Like this is
because they want to lure people to keep them coming and staying throughout the whole broadcast. So
I'm going to clip you saying that.
Please do.
Keep them coming. I'm going to
keep them coming.
That is so weird. I mean, they're going to have a hard time pulling that off. They better hope they nail that.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it makes sense.
It's certainly unprecedented. I mean, we'll see what they do with it. It could be great. I'm not trying to criticize it before I see it. I'm just weary of them keeping everybody's interest.
I just think it's weird. The women and the men at the same time is going on all over the place. And then at some point, how are we going to know they could just come to the ring at any time? Like it's the 24-hour title, but what the fuck, dude? That's weird. I don't know. We're going to see, man, how bad this or good this is. Billy the Fridge.
Jake is wearing a red shirt. Joe broke out his Shaw SMB and he's wearing glasses. What the hell is going on?
Yes. Jag the Panzer goes, Jake is wearing a red shirt. Joe broke out his Shure microphone and is wearing glasses. What the fuck is going on? This is NPR, man. What are you talking about?
That's right.
Put my glasses back on.
Now that I'm 100 pounds down, I got a bunch of old stuff that was pretty much brand new that fits. So, hey.
Is that what it is? Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, you've seen me this week in a gray shirt, a green shirt, and a red shirt. It's not just
all
the
a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it. Now
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
So I heard Ek 3 and the Revolt are gonna be a faction in AEW. Joe, you are now nerdy gay with those glasses.
You like this? This is super nerdy gay for you. You like how I'm doing this?
Love it.
EC3, yeah, they could be a hell of a faction, man. I think they'd be good. They would have good chemistry together too if they do that. So
yeah, I can picture EC3 working well in that environment.
Yeah. AJ Adams, thanks for the donation. Jake's got a red shirt, and let's get some more donations in because we don't want to get behind, man.
Gotta break out my break shirt.
Party.
WWE getting flack for endangering their stars to put on SHPWS. But AEW is okay doing the same and doubling down to create a fake crowd as well.
That's interesting, Spaz Phoenix.
They said everyone was tested before going into the taping, though.
No, he's got a point, though. There are some people that are being... He's right.
He's right about the contradiction. No doubt about it. I'm just saying that it's interesting that they're testing everyone now, not just doing fever checks.
Yeah,
AEW. So
I don't. I think that both. I don't have a problem with either company doing. I like what AEW is doing, but I'm trying to say I like what AEW is doing. I don't mind if WWE would do what AEW is doing. I think that's fine. I'm not going to give them shit for that. There are groups on both sides. Some groups giving WWE shit. Some groups giving AEW shit. A lot of the people giving WWE shit don't even know about AEW though.
For God's sakes, can WWE change Drew's picture with the title? He looks goofy. Sorry to say, but damn. Why do they do that?
Ace Man, thanks for the $4.99. Let me... Is it right here? Oh, yeah, because he's, like, smiling. Yeah, well... I don't care about that. He's sort of got the Hulk Hogan smile here. Like the 80s or, like, late 80s Hogan is the champion smile.
Yeah, works for me.
Yeah, I don't mind it. Like, I'm the good guy. Like, yeah, I guess. I see what you're saying, though. You want this cold, fucking, calculated motherfucking...
Yeah, because we want the real badass, but that doesn't really fit with the style that they're presenting currently with him.
You want to play?
They have him being serious, but aloof at the same time. It's
knock you the fuck out of your head. No, I like him. I don't know. That doesn't bother me, but I do see what you're saying. I've never seen him...
Give it a hell yeah!
Smile quite like
Did you
that.
see the free entry on FanDuel for Money in Bank?
No.
I did good for Mania, so it must be new thing for PPVS.
Wow.
I'm looking forward to the Undertaker series starting, but why is it just for limited time?
I don't know why it's limited time, Alexis Sweet Ass, but as far as the FanDuel thing, that is so funny because I just said that earlier. So WWE is going to be on FanDuel. Here we go. I mean, so we just got to find out who makes the matches and make some money.
Shit bomb.
That's why it's so weird.
Tommy, I'm going to come to suck your dick. And then I want you to suck mine after. I suck dick with the best of them, Tommy.
Trisha Paytas is looking for Tommy's balls. Thanks for becoming a $5 shit bum. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about wrestling is, like, it's predetermined, so, you know, how can it, you know, I mean, that's like betting on if movie characters die or, you know, things like that. How is this legal? Because they could just lie.
I've always wondered that myself. Like, what does it take for somebody inside WWE to just tell somebody else? And it's insider, whatever, betting, whatever.
Super chat. Yeah. Super chat.
Legal. I know you can get in trouble for it.
You picking Alistair for money in the spank bank?
There is no way to... that's why they try and do things like how long did the match take, or, you know, how many DDTs were there. But you could still set that up too. So it's
that's that would be better, I think, if they did something like that. Corwin Eberly, thank you for the donation. And yes, I am picking Aleister Black to win money in the bank. I can't believe it. I'm going to pick a face. But, yeah, I'm going to pick a face. I'm going to pick Aleister Black. So there you go. We'll get to those in a minute. Let me play a couple more of these.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Bully Ray is just as a fat thinks he knows it all as clown. I would not let him disrespect me like he did ya Joe. After him done with him fuck Velvet Sky while he flubbers on floor.
Ooh,
play
God.
my music, Joe.
Man, she is smoking hot though. She's a beautiful thing, a Velvet. It's very nice. Thank you. Here we are. Lex Luger. It's WrestleMania 10. Yokozuna can't believe the size of Lex Luger in front of all these New Yorkers in Madison Square Garden.
One of the best podcasts. Is this that lol? Also, I love you, Awonddy. Titans win it this year. So the virus happens to be gone all of a sudden?
Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen, man. CKY 2K done with the $49.99 drop. That is a certain amount of money that I'm surprised about. CK, thank you, man. CKY, what's up?
Thank you.
But let me try to decipher what you're saying.
Titans win.
One of the best podcasts. Is this that? I guess we could be one of the best podcasts.
Absolutely.
I know a lot of guys say, like, the best podcast, or I'm the best podcast, or the best podcast around. Who deems themselves the best podcast? So retarded. I don't do that. But maybe we're one of the best. Yeah, I guess we're one of the best. We gotta be. We gotta be with all the shit over the with whatever. Definitely different though. I love Awonddy, says CKY2 done. 2K done. Titans win this year. Wow, that could happen. Maybe. I don't know, man. After last year, dude, that was sad. They looked like they were going to kill it, and then... So the virus happens to be gone. Yeah, I don't know. The virus ain't gone, I don't think, is it? We got the storm coming tomorrow.
I know. Expecting anywhere from 2 inches to a foot.
Dude, if I get a foot of snow on May fucking 9th...
I'm going to be pissed.
Or 8th or whatever it is. Like, dude, what is going on, dude? Fuck this fucking...
But there's no global warming. Remember that. No global warming.
Something is up with the Earth. The Earth is fucked. I don't know what it is, but something's up. And by the way, I told you guys this. I keep saying it. I said the weather's going to be fucked this year. I've been saying it on Twitter for like weeks. My Twitter's gone now, but on my new Twitter, I've been saying it too. Leah's sick of me. I'm rocking around the house like, get ready. We may have a hurricane this year because there's going to be hurricanes everywhere, tornadoes. There's going to be some weather you've never seen before. And I've been ranting about this since February. I'm telling you guys, here it is. A foot of snow in fucking May. Are you joking? Like, what is going on? Fuck this year. But
fucking madness. We said what would be next to happen. There we go.
The Carolinas better be ready. Like, that's all I'll say, man. Get ready. Not right now, but in the next, towards July and that time, like, get ready, Carolinas, man. There's going to be some brutal hurricanes coming, I'm telling you. Earthquakes. We've already had a bunch of earthquakes that were weird. It's nuts, man. Thank you for the $49.99. You are a beast. Especially when I'm so sick and tired right now because I took all this allergy medication. It's making me pass out. But we got to get some money in the bag. But let me play one more donation.
Super Chat Party.
Patterson wants 2FU for fake intercontinental belt.
Dude, I will get up. It's Costanza, dude. I will do that, man. I will hit him up. I will plow him for that belt, dude. I will reenact him winning his first ever Intercontinental Championship ever. And then when we're done with that, dude, I will spike his ass with my private parts. Okay, you got it? Jake, any last things to spam through before we go to Money in the Bank predictions?
No, we'll move on to the predictions. That's it for my tidbits of small news. But SmackDown Tag Team Champions The New Day taking on The Miz and Morrison versus the Forgotten Sons and Lucha House Party. So we got ourselves one hell of a four-way here. I'm going to say The New Day retained the titles because I didn't even know they were champions till yesterday, and that explains it.
Yeah, I didn't either. Yeah, I'm going New Day as well.
Seems like that's I mean, a lot of people seem to think because they're pushing the Forgotten Sons hard, that would be the way to go. It could be the case, but I think that the New Day are going to retain because it's a multi-man match.
Wait, who are the Forgotten Sons?
From NXT.
Oh, they're winning.
You think they're winning?
Is that Vink?
No. This is on SmackDown. These are the guys from NXT.
I thought that was the guy. I don't know. What are they calling Vink and Thorn? Are they just calling them Vink and Thorn?
Yeah, just Vink and Thorn.
Okay. I thought maybe they were. Who's the Forgotten Sons?
Cutler, Riker, and Wesley Blake.
Oh, all right. New Day wins.
Yeah, I think because they did push them somewhat hard for them to kind of shake things up on SmackDown, but I think that the New Day will win, and then they're going to get a singles match, and that's when the Forgotten Sons will win. So then we have Bayley taking on Tamina. Bayley's been on one hell of a tear, and I don't think she's going to lose the belt heading into SummerSlam, so I think Bayley retains.
Yeah, I think Bayley retains because Tamina's facing her.
Yes, it's going to be the same because they've been pushing Tamina as well a little bit, making her look a bit more intimidating and fearful. But
yeah,
I think it's going to be the exact same match that Bayley had with Nia Jax in NXT, but I think it's going to be of a lesser caliber, and that's saying something. So,
a lot of people think the Suns are going to win, though. So hey, but yeah, I'm going. I go Bayley. Yeah.
Then we have the Universal Champion Braun Strowman being challenged by Bray Wyatt. So now it's not the Fiend. Mr. Rogers' version is still, no losses either because he went and beat The Miz. What was that, Survivor Series? I believe that match was.
Yeah.
When he was just him, in his sweater garb. But I think that it's either going to end via DQ or Braun retains, via some type of shenanigans. But I don't think it's going to be a clean finish. I think that more than likely Braun will almost have Bray beaten, and then the Fiend will interfere. And they'll call it a DQ because it's not the same person, even though it is.
Yeah, that's a great point. However, I'm going to say that this is just a fuckery, and Bray Wyatt wins.
Wow, yeah, because they're done with Braun.
Yeah,
they don't like him as champion. They only gave him the belt because they knew that Goldberg wouldn't wrestle again, and everybody else was busy that they would want to put the belt on. So he was really just a hot potato interim champion.
Oh yeah, and
yeah, because it seems like they have no faith in him. Think about all he hasn't accomplished. I mean, he lost to Brock not long ago when Roman had to relinquish the belt. Then he loses to Tyson Fury. He's gotten destroyed every which way and buried so many times.
I think you're right. I think what you said makes the most sense, and that's probably how I would book it if I was trying to build Braun. But I'm going to tell you right now, I hate Braun Strowman so much. I refuse to choose him to win, even though it makes sense and he should win. And this is dumb that this match even has to happen. But I'm picking Bray because maybe Vince will snap in the last second and be like, you know what? Fuck this, put it back on him. That's a dumb idea.
This eventually be the case.
Bray should not have a belt. Bray should not have a belt. Bray should be just terrorizing people and shit like that. But I'm just gonna say it anyway. I'm gonna go against you and just say it just for the fun of it. I think you're right, though. I really do think you're right. I think what you're saying is how I would book it. But I'm gonna say that they're fucking stupid and they do something dumb. And so yeah, I'm gonna bank on them being stupid.
It would be nice to see Braun just get destroyed, though. That'd be nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Or what if they?
I'd pop.
But then they could have
excited.
They could have Braun destroy Bray, and then Bray could be like, "I'm gonna tell him about what you did to me." And Braun's like, "What the fuck? What are you talking about?" And he's like, "I'm gonna tell him what you did to me," and he's not gonna like it. And then they can wrestle again.
Yeah,
type of deal.
And that's when you get the Fiend involved, and that's when the Fiend wins.
Yeah, see that? They could totally do that. All right, but anyway.
Then we have Drew McIntyre, the WWE Champion, taking on the Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins. So, I again am going to say Drew retains here. It's his first title defense. He has to retain. I don't think that we see Seth grab the belt now, but in the future maybe.
Yeah, I think at some point in the future, because he's killing it with the heel stuff. But yeah, certainly oh my God, you can't take the belt off of Drew McIntyre already. That'd be nuts.
That would be terrible unless they have like Buddy Murphy help him out and they cheat, they screw over Drew, and then Drew has to win it back finally in front of a crowd at SummerSlam. Like that's their goal, but that's risky.
Imagine
I think that would piss off a lot of fans too, because Drew is really over right now.
Would it turn you on if Drew exposed himself to the crowd?
Oh, absolutely.
So you're down with you're one of the people that wants
sign me right up.
Yeah.
Bring out his bagpipes, you're saying?
Yeah, like but the bagpipes in his pants. Yeah,
Pre-filled.
I definitely think that I would like to see that.
I do concur. So I think Drew's winning this, bagpipes and all.
Yo, Primitive, thanks for the follow, man. Is this like a troll account or is this real?
You never know.
How to make primitive pottery, primitive lifeways. This can't be real. Anyway,
how random is that?
It's a really big. It's like a channel with the same size people as me, but like I don't know. It's weird. All right, I'm sorry, but anyway, what else? Yeah, what else we got?
And we have the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. So Nia Fat taking on Asuka, taking on Shayna Baszler, Lacey Evans, Carmella, and Dana Brooke.
Read those names again.
So Shayna Baszler, Asuka, Nia Jax, Lacey Evans, Carmella, and Dana Brooke.
All right, so I'm saying it's 100% either Asuka or Shayna Baszler.
I part of me really wants to pick Asuka, just because they've been big on her recently as well.
It's got to be Baszler.
But it seems like this is redemption for Baszler.
Right.
This is how she'll get the win over Becky, and they can have that feud going forward.
Exactly. I agree with you. Shayna Baszler is going to get the win.
Because Becky's not wrestling at the pay-per-view. She's off. She'll be there Monday night, she said, to confront the women's Money in the Bank holder. So that means it has to be a Raw woman that won.
Can you imagine if Shayna Baszler doesn't win this? Now she comes in, loses at Mania, doesn't win the briefcase. Like, talk about murdering somebody.
Ladder matches are tricky depending on like what happened, but yeah, it might be really devastating for her to lose.
I don't think everybody would have to win or come in and win the way whatever the hell that like.
But
you know what I mean? Like,
she was pushed to the moon, so she beat everybody in NXT.
Yeah,
but Rhea Ripley, every other person.
The way exactly. And if you want to protect her and you want her to come in and win and you want to protect her, don't put her up against fucking Becky right away.
And then the Elimination Chamber, she literally destroyed her opponents.
Yeah. So. Have her go after Asuka. Have them have a feud. Have Shayna win 2 out of 3 or something like that. And then Becky's left alone and she's defeating other people. But whatever. Anyway, we could get into a whole mile list of how they could have done that all that better. What up to TSS and Garguts Entertainment? Everybody in the chat, how you guys doing? I am on meds tonight really badly, and I have psycho allergies. Feels like my face is melting into itself. This is that time of year where I get sick with allergies for like a day or 2 or 3, and one of those days is happening right now. So thanks for bearing with me, and that's why I threw on these glasses, because they actually they keep the light down, which stops me from. If you've noticed, I've been closing my eyes.
Filter that blue light, yeah.
Yeah, I'm all fucked up. So not as close to as fucked up as Jake, but it just kind of irritates me.
It sucks. So yeah, I think Baszler wins there, and
Baszler.
Then we have the men's Money in the Bank. Last but not least, certainly, AJ Styles, Last Minute Edition, Aleister Black, Rey Mysterio, Daniel Bryan, Otis, and King Corbin. Here's the thing. I could see Baron Corbin winning because they would want him to almost like an apology for him and the way they handled the briefcase last time. Not really, because it was his fault, but like a bit of redemption. I could see maybe Otis. He's probably the least on my list of possibilities, but I could see it because he's so over with the fans, and they're now pushing him as a single star. No more Tucker. Heavy Machinery's done.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Supposedly, according to the dirt sheets and reports this week, Otis is now a one-man show, plus Mandy. But
oh my God, they're pushing him because they want to make him like the guy almost.
Yeah, and I feel really bad for Tucky.
Oh my God, dude, because we said this, that Tucker, like, or whatever, the other guy, we were like, man, good thing Otis is here. Tucker would have no fucking career. Oh
yeah,
my
that's
God.
pretty much how it worked. So,
well, Tucker's got to fight him.
From what I'm hearing, but
Tucker's going to be like, "You just going to leave me and shit, dude?" You know? Oh my God, dude. I mean, Otis would get the Dolph Ziggler cheer if he cashed in.
Yeah. Oh, big time.
So, oh my God, dude. I did not think about that. Wow. That is. Are you fucking... I mean, I have missed SmackDown, no doubt. Like, this is crazy. I got Aleister Black in this match still. I don't care, but that's a really interesting thing.
Yeah, I mean, Ringside News has it here. There's a lot of places. Wow. This is just the first one that came up on Google, but it says Otis is a single now. He might be in a relationship with Mandy Rose on WWE television, but he is in a singles performer. And Heavy Machinery tag team appears to be over.
Wow.
We previously reported that Vince McMahon is overseeing everything Otis related at this point as well. So Tucker hasn't appeared in weeks, even as a supportive role for Otis. Now Otis is set to take on the Money in the Bank ladder match this Sunday without Tucky in sight.
Wow. I mean, so, listen, I can't disagree in a way, but I am shocked by that. Because Vince, like, loves this guy, clearly. He's
he's big on him.
Guy's damn funny.
You know. Comedy.
Yeah. This is Vince's type of deal. This
then
is like
you have Daniel Bryan.
You know who Vince sees in him? I guarantee you,
like a Chris Farley type idea.
Almost, yeah, exactly. Belushi.
Oh yeah,
that's like example. One of Vince's guys, I think. So, yeah, this guy, he's thinking like, dude, I got my own Belushi.
Yeah, prop
dude.
Comedy and obviously good with improv.
This is my toga party Animal House, like right here. Like he's so thinking.
What am I? A zit, exactly. AJ could win it last minute.
I think AJ's like the red herring, you know, like the...
It seems like it, but after losing to The Undertaker and then he loses again with Money in the Bank, that's a hard blow for him. At least Aleister Black can still be built up by being this incredibly tough guy. Rey Mysterio's on his way out, so to me, I don't see it happening with him. And Daniel Bryan is another one that's in a non-losing bit of peril. He was going for the IC title. They held off on that to get to this. So.
Right. If you guys are new to the
Sami
channel,
Zayn isn't showing up to tapings right now. So
Sammy's pee-pee in his pants. I hope everybody hits that sub button. If you guys are new, we're live after every WWE event almost, and throughout the week, of course, Joe Cronin Show and so much more. So hope you guys like the podcast. Please subscribe so you don't miss it. Hit the bell. Become a patron. Real quick, want to shout out the patrons. We got a new $25 a month producer, and that's Jason Tarr. Thank you. He's back. Kevin Murphy also became a $25 producer. Chris P's back. Hail Metal Forever, and so many other people will be shouting you out all week long and throughout the weekend on the pay-per-view or whatever you want to call this special event on Sunday night. So we get that going on as well. So there you have it, man. Who are you going to go with, Jake?
I think AJ is going to win it.
AJ Styles from Jake DeMarco, man.
I could see Drew Gulak screwing over Daniel Bryan. Sure, that makes sense. Aleister Black can do some huge stunt. He'll be the one that sends somebody over the roof, you know. Maybe Otis will take the splash for the big moment, but AJ, I think, will win. You said Aleister, right?
I'm going to pick Aleister, but the best thing about this is the men's is full of I don't know.
Well, that's the thing. There's a lot of things that are close on here. Bray and Braun. The women's is pretty close, but the men's especially. There's four really solid people. I could see Daniel Bryan. I could see Aleister Black. I could see AJ, and I could even see Otis personally. So,
yeah, this is going to be really. It's kind of a little bit interesting in a way. I mean, the shows have been horrible.
Booked the best, but again, once we get to that night,
which is too bad. If WWE could realize that they need to put on the quality of their pay-per-views on their weekly shows, like I think they'd be better off. Let's wrap up these donations, and then, man, we'll get out of here a little bit earlier tonight, so I am sorry about that, but I'm sure Jake's in some pain, and I'm melting. So, you know, tonight's a different night, and I couldn't even play video games because my eyes keep closing, so my bad.
Do a little basketball dance off the concrete.
There you go.
I mean, I'm just so sick of you little meth head devil worshippers.
I'm sick of it.
I'll be honest, I'd like to take a big bite out of you.
I'm going to eat my fucking neighbor. I'm going to eat him up.
I got a bargain. Tomorrow, if Bullseye or Welsh wins King of the Wheel, we ban Bullfrog from chat and Discord. If one of us does not, we ban Bullseye from Joe's chat and Discord. Deal, Bullfrog?
I got a bargain. I'll read that later and try to figure that out.
He said if Bullseye and D. Welsh wins tomorrow, King of the Wheel, they ban Bullfrog from the chat and Discord. But if anyone wins that isn't D. Welsh or Bolsey tomorrow, then they ban Bolsey from the chat and Discord.
Oh, okay. You want to be? That's you really
hell
want
of
to
a
be
deal.
banned? Jesus, you want to be banned? But if I ban Bullfrog, then he's gonna go to other people's shows and talk shit about me. He said,
"Isn't he already?"
Maybe, I don't know.
Bolsey,
thank you for the $10, Bolsey. I'll think about what you just said or come up with some idea about that.
Gotta be a little more at stake for Joe on that one, I think.
Yeah,
honestly.
that just hurts me. Like I like putting him on for a few minutes and laughing at him being an idiot. But I'll ban him for the rest of June, till June. I'll ban him for the till June. I don't know. Fuck it. If he talks shit about me, fuck him. I don't give a shit. Bring it on, bitch. Who doesn't talk shit about me? You fat fucking mongoloid. All right, let's play one more. Well, we gotta play the rest of them.
Super Chat Party.
Spaz Phoenix with the $2 coming in.
Nubbadoo, pancakes.
You want to nub all over my face, man. You just nubba.
Pancakes.
You nubba all over my face, man. You do whatever you want to me, man. You nubba all over me. You want to nubba on my nubba, motherfucker? Spaz Phoenix, what up, man? We're going to listen to your NXT review later.
That's my plan after this.
I was live this morning.
My bedtime podcast.
Your bedtime? You're a faggot. No, I was live this morning ranting and doing all kinds of stuff. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a bit of a morning madness.
Yeah, except like in person. It was weird. Then
People seem to like that a lot, though.
Yeah, it was fun. I liked it. I appreciate people were like dropping donos, and it was even better than I expected. And people were in the chat. A lot of people were there, even though the stream froze at one point. You know, so it's good to be back. I hadn't done a live day stream like that on my phone in like 4 weeks.
Super chat. And Twitch.
And Twitch. You'd be banned from Twitch as well, Bolsey. Thank you, Bolsey. I'll have to think about that. I'll talk it over with my producers and my gods.
What else we got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Yeah.
On FanDuel it's set up where you get points for signature moves for an object use match win.
Oh.
Negative points for match loss. It's a single entry contest but a lot of people in it.
Wow.
Top prize is only $100.
That sucks. What the hell? Like, make the prizes better. What the fuck? Well, I'm going to go check it out anyway. Now, I think it's cool. I'm going to enter one, you know? I mean, I think I've still got money on there because I won like $200 last year, and I don't think I cashed out. So...
That better accrue interest, damn it.
Imagine that if it
just keeps going up.
That'd be crazy, man. Samantha Reyes. Thank you, Samantha, for subscribing to the channel. What's going on? Appreciate that. Yeah, that would be... They'd probably take stuff from you, if anything. Like, you kept it here too long, you lost 5%, something like that. Thank you, Samantha.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Bubbly.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Sup Joe and Jake.
Sup?
Loving the glasses look, Joe very distinguished, and Jake congratulations on the weight loss. I'm 95 pounds down myself.
Damn.
You was awesome live last night. Why is NXT not being replayed on the network anymore?
Carl Matz, thank you, Carl. What's been up, dude? They're not playing the NXT replays on the network? I thought,
yeah, something to do with USA. I guess it's like a week or some odd time delayed, but I think they are going to play them eventually.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Fuck Sami Zayn. I hope he no-shows SmackDown and WWE file him. Then they find out Saudi Arabia cut his head off and send it to Kevin Owens. Then he pulls a Benoit with his family. And fuck Bruce Pritchard, he's a pussy faggot.
oh my God. Going after Bruce Pritchard, El Gallo. The way the white man says it. El Gallo de Oro. The way the white man says it. Viva la Raza. That's crazy, man. Yeah, Bruce Pritchard.
Shit bomb.
He's got a nub, I heard.
Joe, it's Tony. So I want to drum for your new band, the Cronins. Or the Joe Cronin Band. We can play the donation songs Live for People. You need to be the front man. I can play drums and backups sing. I think it would be awesome and everyone would love it.
It would be pretty cool. Tony from Revere. What's up, Tony? Thank you, man. And thanks for the donation this morning. Yeah, dude, I'm not really a good guitar player, but once I get the songs like done the way I can, like on guitar, figured out.
Yeah, then
yeah, you could definitely play them on drums.
I could never play and sing I couldn't multitask.
Only on
a little
some
bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
songs.
That's
Want
it.
some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Joe, where did it show I followed you on? I didn't follow anything, so I am worried something got hacked. By the way, Bullfrog has seen more Becca than Richard Simmons has in his entire professional dick-sucking career.
Primitive Lifeways, no, you're subscribed to me on YouTube. You just donated. Of course you're subscribed to me. What do you mean? Where did you follow me? No, I'm talking about your YouTube channel. I've never checked out I don't think I've ever checked out your YouTube channel. It said that you're a recent sub, so you've only been here a little while, right, Primitive? But I've seen you donate before, so like I know you're around. But yeah, so you've got like how to make primitive pottery out of 6 out of 8 and like all these like crazy videos. You get 60,000 subs, so it's your YouTube, right? Oh, dude, you have a wicked cool video on a Turkish bow. Is that really you? Or is this somebody? No, yeah, this is you because it says you're a recent sub. Then I saw your channel. I just got a recurve bow and I almost killed myself stringing it the other day. But no, Primitive, if this is really you, that's cool as shit, man. Your channel's cool. I'm gonna sub to you. But no, yeah, it was just that you subbed to me that I was like, because you know what it is YouTube just alerted me like that you subbed to me. They were like, hey, check out this big, like they tell me whenever a channel subs to me that has over 50,000 subscribers. So I just happened to see the alert for your channel. So I was like, oh, cool. Like, because there's a lot of people that sub to me that have like 100K and 300K. Like Bruce Pritchard subs to me with the, whatever it's called. We should know what it's called because it's a great podcast. But Something to Wrestle With. Something to Wrestle With is subbed to me. And they're like a pretty big channel. So like it told me when they subbed to me and I was like, what the fuck? So, yeah, it's, yeah, but a lot of people are privated. You know what I mean? They private their accounts so you can't really see who subs to you. They private their accounts, which is smart in a way. So, but you know, there's a lot of cool guys. Like I've always been friends with Tom Cushney. I don't think he's really uploaded that much recently. I don't know what happened to Tom. I should go check out his channel. You know, Couch Collectibles, they're a cool site. Yeah, Something to Wrestle With is one of the biggest channels. They're not even the biggest channel. They only have 81,000 subs.
Yeah, surprisingly enough.
I would think that
a lot of the people that started a while ago don't have as much as you think they would.
Yeah, but like Something to Wrestle With is last 2 to 3 years has killed it. Yeah, look at Bruce right here. 81,000 subs. And shout out to Bruce, man, and Conrad. I've always wanted to either do something with them or promote it or something, but yeah, man. Yeah, I'm shocked that they only have 81,000. They should be up here at the top of this shit. I am shocked about that. Bruce Pritchard and Conrad at 81,000, but they get great views. So I guess in some of their videos they take weeks to start circulating to like where they get hyped up, and the algorithm starts to take hold of what they're doing. But yeah, I'm surprised he's so low. And Primitive, you're way up there. Then there's a few other people though that are subbed that have like 500,000 subs and stuff, but I guess they're private, so it won't show up for me. I can't believe Tommy is still subbed to me. He must get my fucking alerts and be like, fucking Cronin, fuck him. Fucking Cronin, Tommy C. It's me, Tommy C. and fucking Cronin. Cronin, why am I subbed to this guy? I don't even know I am subbed to him. I didn't fucking watch him. He doesn't care if I don't sub to him. That's what Tommy thinks. Oh, Nyquist is still subbed to me. Wow. What's up to Oh, Nyquist? Anyway, sitting here doing a vanity fucking stare at my chat. What's up to the chat, everybody, man? We really appreciate you guys being here tonight. I hope you guys hit that like button and stick the thumb way up my ass. I need you to hit that like button. And I am sorry my energy's a little bit down tonight from all the sick shit and everything. And I was going to game tonight, so I'm bummed about that. But I need to go pass out and get better for tomorrow or over the weekend because I don't know, man. These allergies just murdered me today. Yeah, you
got monetized this and corrupted, Money in the Bank.
Yeah, dude, this is crazy. Yeah, lock Hornet up.
And D. Welsh said you need to play Six's donation from last night.
Yes, there's a couple donations. I think there's a couple, actually.
Well, there you go. All right, well, I'll let you get to those. I hope you feel better. I'll get out of here, and then I will see you this weekend for Money in the Bank.
Oh, no.
Yeah, baby.
No, not that.
Go ahead. We'll get it on and get it dirty.
Good night, baby doll.
All right, everybody. Stay sexy. Stay healthy.
Good night, Pookie. Can I call you Pookie? Pookie.
Oh, baby.
Look at me, Pookie.
Oh, baby.
Oh, poo-poo.
Boo-boo kitty fuck.
Oh, baby girl. All right. See you. The fuck? You're a fucking sick piece of shit, Jake. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, one of the donations. Also, shout out to Randy Viper. He said, love the new Bullfrog song. And can you follow me on Instagram? And then I did follow Randy Viper. Thank you, Randy Viper. And here is Six's donation. Oh, no, it won't let me. It won't let me replay your donation, Six. This is fucking stupid. It won't let me replay your donation, Six. So I'm going to have to just say 6535 donated yesterday and it didn't play it. So in honor of 6, I will trigger it manually in a test donation style for the alien himself, who will probably try to bash me and take my shit away from me.
There's something going on.
Here it is.
In space. There's something going on up in this place. There's something weird kinda happening, strange kinda happening, things are kinda happening. What the fuck is happening? Aliens.
That's for you, 6. Everybody give it up for 6. 535.
I'm not me. You're not you. I'm fucking crazy. Split personality. Scott McKinnon.
I'm gonna blow you, Scotty fans. I'm gonna give it to you.
This is a
all
test
night.
donation for $1.
What did 6 say? I can see what he said the other day. He didn't say anything. He never says anything. Anyway, guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for being here, and I'm sorry that it was a little bit of a tired show tonight, but we will have a good time throughout the week. Tomorrow night is Monetize This over on Corrupted Nation, and then Saturday night it's the Corrupted Podcast. You don't want to miss that. Plus the UFC 249. I'll be covering that. And then, of course, Sunday night it's WWE Money in the Bank. I'm Joe Cronin. Hit me up on Twitter at JCS Commentary. JCS Commentary on Twitter. Email me, JoeCroninShow@yahoo.com. Instagram me, Joe Cronin Show. Or you want to go ahead and get on that Snapchat? Joe Cronin Show on Snapchat, Facebook, all that shit. All the links to all my shit is down below in the description box. Just pan through all that bullshit. Sub, like, follow me everywhere down below. Don't fucking leave no stone unturned, man. You want to follow me everywhere you can. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks to everybody who hung out my Halo stream earlier today on Twitch with my son Gavin. We were playing Halo. And that was kind of fun. Little stream, impromptu, middle of the day, fun stuff. You all have fun. Good night. And I'll see you tomorrow night for Monetize This on my other YouTube channel. My other YouTube channel, Corrupted Nation. Subscribe over there. Because tomorrow night we're going to get fucked up. And we're going to get throbbing hard. And then we're going to look for the fucking wettest women and we're going to drive it in. All right? That's what we're going to do. And then we're going to have the women sit on us. And then all the men are going to sit around in a circle jerk. And it's going to be one big gigantic orgy. And you're going to love it. And you will come.
I just wanna pound his dick. Steve Callan made a video of me and I wanna pound his froggy ass. Rip it, rip, 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 rip it. Rip it, rip, 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 rip it. I wanna see Monica's tits. I'm the bullfrog. I'm the bullfrog. My favorite number is blue. Oh my favorite color is number 3. I wanna see Drew come on me. Rip it, rip, 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 rip it. Rip it, rip, 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 Canadian bitch. Why don't you get a green card, you Foxborough bitch? Yeah, hey, my daughter is my niece. I'm jealous of my brother cause he got a bad wife. She threw up on me, said get a fucking line. Rip, 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 rip it. Rip it, rip, 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 rip it. Cronin's dick. He shaved his face cause of me, I shaved it with a fucking razor. Yeah.
You wanna make it thick, you wanna make it fucking go inside.
She's gonna leave her boyfriend and get froggy with me. Rip it, rip, 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 rip it. Oh my god, I'm froggy. Somebody come froggy my bunghole.